So when I talked about our understanding formed as a child and the exposure you have, this is why you can get people who act essentially pathological. There are a couple things that have changed rather recently, in about the last 100 years, that are new for our brains. And on top of the obvious one of information kind of input overload, very physical ones, which you can directly kind of relate to our brain and inquire about, is our concept of space, our concept of time, and the way in which we communicate reality. We transfer realities to each other and check them, which is our communication forms, or different forms of communication. So all of a sudden you can go from here 50 miles away in 40 minutes, whereas maybe that used to take, I have no idea how long, a while. And probably before that it took days, and before that it didn't happen. So all of a sudden our concept of space is different. I live an hour away from here. How far away is Leesburg? An hour, a hop. Our brains have maps on them to understand our physical space, passage of time, and the structure and meaning of language that comes in and what it means. These three things have changed. These are three big things that are a large part of the way that we understand our experience of reality and check it against others. All of a sudden there's these really big physical properties that are slippery. Found my way back here. Right. So, because you've had exposure to certain things, you haven't had exposure to other things, your concept of reality in the world can be inappropriate, they call it, which is just to say not accurate according to the whole. And we'll say the whole is, the group, and so if you asked everybody, then that'd probably be, a fairly good average.